It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at tight end Pat Freiermuth. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Steelers and the Texans, and it's
what
all
better way to start
next.
off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple of QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, all of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Finding Collins. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory, tackled at midfield. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Texans set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats of the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Looking to the air here. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Pass play now. Throw secured by George Pickett. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's on the move, and they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Connection made to Dell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to... Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Stroud off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Finds him on the crossing route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They're going play action. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down from the red zone. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Texans nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
8 yards
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 2. Short pass brought in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Metton stopped by Alex Highsmith. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here's 2nd and 7. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play, working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Throwing now, off play action. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throw on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. From the gun, Stroud. Collins got it left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you could win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Gibbs now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Jets who are out in front in that one. Justin Fields has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Now Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's the snap on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on 1st down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. They'll try and punch it in. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Stroud. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Maher connects there. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Steelers and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're going play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's complete right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. Right up the gut. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Catch made over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
4th down and 1.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He connects downfield on 4. And in for the Houston touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Steelers' offense headed out. They certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. This ball's caught by Pickens.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. A give to Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push the lead up to 12. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Has a man, it's Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Stroud. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after... They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They're throwing it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here's Stroud now. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running it with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Pass play to call on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete to Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll get this one. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steelers leading by 5. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Back to McCaffrey on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.